You looking like you Suge Knight on the cover of Vibe. Look at this thing. Come here, Young Jay. Young Jay, you gotta look at Ebro. Young Jay. Yeah, he got his death row shit set up. Look, his menacing look. Look, his menacing look. I want paisley for you, Ebro. I want silk shit for you, man.
Yeah, man.
He coming all tight. He ready for war.
Nah, this is my same setup. I'm using the same setup I use on Hot or Apple. It's the same. It's the same drop.
Yo, let them know, Ebro, Apple. Let them know all that.
Apple, you've been a boss. You've been a boss. There's nothing we can say about that. You've been a boss. It's no question.
Nah, I'm not humble bragging. I'm just saying I'm doing the same thing. The shit. No, this the same hat I wear every day.
You've been such a boss. That's part of my problem with you. It's that you've been such a boss. And so, let's have a little fun right now. Well,
First of all, thank you for having me and opening this. You know, I'm happy to be here.
Your way on. So,
well, I got sent a clip of you saying we had an issue and you wanted to hurt me. So then I had called Khaled the other day. Because I literally sometimes just FaceTime Khaled out the blue. And I do this, there's a few rappers I do it to just to see if they pick up, just so we can have some, just not in the game, just having fun. And Khaled was in the middle of the massage. Khaled was in the middle. He was, first, let's just talk about it, just so everybody know. The Khaled y'all know and see all the time, don't think he's doing that for the gram. That's Khaled.
Yo, Ebro, you call him out of the blue, and he got a lady standing on his back, massaging him. I'm like, yo, Ebro, she got her foot in his ass right now.
Yo, straight up.
Like, yo, this is amazing.
Yo, and I just, all I called to ask him was, and real talk, I didn't know y'all was there. I called to ask him because I check on Khaled on the love, because, Khaled comes from where the radio guys come from. You know what I'm saying? A DJ. He comes from us. And we've all rallied.
That's how we broke him. Let me tell you a strategy I used for Khaled.
Yeah.
The strategy I used for Khaled, and he's my brother, and he gets upset when I say this sometimes, but I discovered DJ Khaled. We all know that. Yeah. And part of the strategy we used for him to blow him up was to individually call damn near every DJ in America and get with them and tell them, look, Khaled is representing y'all. And Khaled's gonna open doors for y'all.
Yeah.
And they supported him and never looked back. And he's never forgot the DJs. And even when Envy was doing the giveaway to the DJs, he was the first to donate 50,000 to the DJs. And so that's how we broke. That was our strategy for DJ Khaled to begin with. That he comes from radio like you.
Yeah.
He's really like you. And somebody like him or Ludacris blew up before him.
Yeah.
At a radio, and we used to have fun.
And I just hit him. I hit him like, yo, Khaled, real talk. How much? Don't tell me the amount, but are Assad's grandkids taken care of? Like, did you make that kind of money in the last 5 years? Because it's, we did an interview. Remember when Khaled was reworking his deal and he went independent in that album? We had done that interview, and it went crazy with the congratulations, you played yourself, and he had his red jacket on, and that video.
No, that interview was one of your most legendary interviews. That's when Khaled went bad.
Yeah.
No, he went bad on that interview. I always, every single day on Instagram, I see a different clip from that interview.
Yeah.
I
just wanted to know, like, I get happy when I see cats, really living. So I just called on that type of shit. And you just happen to be there.
Let me tell you what I could tell you is I don't know his bank account information.
Yeah.
But I could tell you it doesn't seem like he has any money problems whatsoever. And then he forces me because I'm not as rich as Khaled. Let's be clear.
Right.
At all. But he forced, if we go to a restaurant, it's $2,000 dinner. For no reason, me and you could go for $200-300 in that same spot. Because I'm treating in this Khaled, it's 7 lobsters, 6 steaks. I don't know what the fuck. We can't even eat this shit. Sometimes we eat it, and I'm like, I got a front for this guy. Like, I can't. And
you gotta let him know. You gotta let him know I'm Skinny Joe now. You gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look to maintain now. You know what I'm saying?
I've
Yeah.
been trying to tell him that.
Yo,
I've been trying to tell him, yo, my obsession, you know, I love food, but I'm not really in love with food no more.
Right.
So like I eat what I like to eat. I work out every day and I try my best to, you know, Khaled still love food. He still, yo, let's talk. Bring the food out. Yesterday, Steve Stout came up in his house. I don't know how the hell he got past the COVID people, right? Because Khaled got a team. They test everybody walk in his house.
Yeah.
Right? And even if you test great, he still got a problem with you. You got to stand far from him. And so Steve Stout made it in there. It was Thanksgiving again. Lobsters and this. And, you know, he likes that.
Well, you know, Stout, I ain't going to put all his business out, but he told me he went to an island somewhere. They don't even let you on the island without, so he been stationary on an island. Stout, I think the whole COVID on an island you can't even get to. You know, Steve
Stout's extremely rich.
He got another thing.
No. He's another thing. And he just, these white people love him.
I mean, you know, he's had a lot of success on their behalf. So guess what? It's time. You know what I'm saying? It's time.
Now he get what he want. And I respect him very, very much. Yo, Ebro, you grew up in the Bay Area.
Yeah, I was born in Berkeley, raised in Oakland and Sacramento, Northern Cali.
What was raised? At what age did they ship you over to New York?
Oh, I didn't get to New York until 2002, 2001, 2002.
So you went from the Bay Area somewhere else?
Yeah, I went to Oregon. I was in Oregon from 99 and 2000, 2001 in Portland.
I love Portland as well.
I had started a radio station in 97, 98. I turned on my first radio station in 97, 98, and Sacramento was the first hip-hop station there. And then I helped turn on another radio station in Portland, Oregon, that the owner of the Trailblazers, Paul Allen, he was a founder of Microsoft, he had bought some radio stations. And one of the stations, he just bought radio because he wanted to broadcast his Seahawks games and his Trailblazers games. But Rasheed Wallace wanted to do a radio show. So Paul Allen took the FM station and put on a hip hop station just so Rasheed Wallace could have a radio show.
A radio show,
and then they brought me in and some other people in to design the station.
So how do you all the way to fucking Portland, Oregon, which I think is one of the most beautiful states in America. Shout out my brother Reggie, everybody out there, Nike, out there in Portland. But you all the way over there, how do you get tapped to come to New York City?
Tracy
found you in Portland, Oregon?
Yeah, they was offering me the job. She offered me the job.
No, but hold up. There's Virginia, there's LA, there's this. How did they find Ebro in Portland, Oregon? Like, what the fuck was you doing to make them go all the way over there and say you the illest?
I had a special skill because I was on air from 1990. So I was DJing and cracking the mic and programming radio. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing several disciplines in the game in the 90s, and then had managed my own staff and knew how to manage staff and program. And, she her and Judy Ellis, who else? Tracy Clardy, Judy Ellis, Steve Smith, they was all on board, to bring me over. And, I wasn't all the way into it.
What's that like for you? I mean, similar, the Bay Area, similar to New York. But what's that like? You come to New York. At that time, it's home of hip hop. It's the #1 radio station in America. Mobb Deep, rapping with razor blades in their mouth.
Yeah,
Wu-Tang. Like what the fuck was that like coming from Portland, Oregon to New York City to deal with guys like Fat Joe the Gangster and these like.
I was, as you know, because you've traveled around, it's hoods everywhere. It's gangsters everywhere. So, it ain't, it's the same mentality, just different dialects and dress. And, you know what I'm saying? The hood is the hood. People going to kill you and rob you and do whatever they're going to try to do to you anywhere. The hood, streets going to eat. So, I wasn't too much worried about that because I'm, you know, I'm a straightforward guy. You know, I'm honest. You know, I keep my word. You know, and if I, you know, as you know, if I don't like something, I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you I like something. I've never been, you know, that's why I never really had problems because I tell people straight up. So, and I wasn't coming here to be the boss. I was coming here to help. You know what I'm saying? I was hired to support and help Angie and help Flex and help Tracy and help, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't about me. You know what I'm saying? It was about me doing the job that, you know, I was here to do.
Now, on
So,
the
you know, I
other
wasn't
end,
too
all the
worried about
killers in New York City was like, how the fuck this guy coming from the West Coast,
it.
running the radio, and you know, with the thing with hip hop is that in basketball they got to go to college.
Yeah.
In football they had to go to nice schools to be. In hip hop, you don't need a high school diploma. You just need to be talented, and most of them got homeboy management and entourages. And these guys don't understand politics and all that. And so they was like really in their feelings when a guy named Ebro said, yo, I ain't feeling your record or I can't play the record. And the type of shit I was hearing was out of this world.
That's right.
And so you know what happened to me? I'm going to tell you what might have saved you, right? No, I'm going to tell you. When I first went, Flojo's my first single. This is a Joker moment, guys. Flojo's my first single. I had a show when Hot 97 did it in Lehman College. And when I got there, it was #1 in the country, Flojo, #1 on Hot 97. When I got there in the Bronx, I had like 30, 40 guys with me. Some guy that worked for Tracy was at the door telling me I can't bring my people in. Now this is Fat Joe. I'm still in the street. I don't know a thing about politics. Long story short, I body slammed him and walked inside. Rappers who are watching, this is mistake 101 for a lifetime, right? I don't know politics or nothing.
Yeah.
I walk inside, I do my show, yo, everybody here to see Fat Joe, the Bronx phenomenon. And for a couple of years after that, I couldn't really get my record played on Hot 97 full rotation because I had offended the Hot 97 for doing that. And I had learned my lesson. So I went to a million dinners with Tracy begging her to play my shit. I begged the guy who I body slammed, I forgot his name, I don't even want to say his name, 100 times to forgive me. And eventually, like 4 years later, they said, all right, we'll forgive you. Everybody loves you. You know, and so artists don't really, so I knew that. So when people would be like, y'all want to hurt this nigga Ebro, I'd be like, yo, you don't want to do that because they'll never play your shit again.
Yeah.
And something that's scary about radio is you guys are always competition, but the truth is y'all really together. And so I'm gonna tell you
we all in the same industry.
You're all in, but you're all together, all competition, everything. So hence, where was you at when Wu-Tang dissed Hot 97 on the stage?
Shit, what year was that? I'd have to know by the year.
Oh, I was there. And so they ran out of time and they started saying, we popped your cherry. You know, they wouldn't get off the stage.
Yeah, nah, it was crazy.
Steve Rifkin wanted to die. I was standing in the crowd with Steve. He knew it was over. And so Wu-Tang, every album they put out was going 4 million, 5 million, every single one of them. And because they threatened Hot 97, which is really wrong. Like they didn't know, but whatever. If you watch the Wu-Tang documentaries and everything, they say their whole career was over at that point because not just Hot 97, every radio station in the country, your competition, stopped playing Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah. Well, and also too, you know, New York was their base. So if the base wasn't, you know, there for them, then it was hard for other markets to pick up on the wave. You know, a lot of artists look past that moment, you know, and how important their local base is. You know what I mean? No matter where you go, and you know this, like as an artist, like, and fortunately for you, you got two bases. You got Miami and you got New York. You know what I mean? But you make sure that when you come with your record, you go straight to home base, start from home base every time. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing. And if you know, look, man, you
Yeah,
know,
but what are you saying at this time? Because you got to understand, at that time you had no competition. You basically, Hot 97, I don't want to say you single-handedly, but even Angie came up there in that minute. You had a monopoly. Y'all pretty much was the Wizard of Oz.
yeah, but you know, that wasn't my era though. That wasn't my era. I didn't come until '02, '03. That's
So
not
you
my
wasn't
era.
there when the situation
Nah.
happened with Wu-Tang?
I wasn't there.
Oh, so that's before you.
Yeah, that's before my time.
So what happened when Nas went bad on Hot 97 and said
He
flipped the switch?
Yeah, that was a nasty. That was 2002.
Now this is Nas, Illmatic, Mr. Queens, Mr. New York.
No, it was a bad.
He goes bad on Hot 97. What is Ebro saying behind the scenes at that time?
Well, I was in the process of being hired, so that's summer 2002.
So you still wasn't there for the Nas shit either?
I was there the next year, 2003, when we brought Nas out and put him on the throne at Summer Jam. That was the first time. In 2003 was my first Summer Jam when we took over Giant Stadium for the first time. And that was when it was either 03 or 04 where we brought Nas back out and tightened things back up. That was the Made You Look remix. Remember when we shot the video, it was the Hot 97 Made You Look remix video. We was ironing things up and fixing it up. Because, you know, truth is, yeah, I think, you know, when he went down the block, you know, I think it was on, who was he on the air with? I don't remember, but, you know, that hurt. It hurts. It hurt. You know what I'm saying?
That was a major.
Yeah, but that's competition.
That was a dark day in New York City, huh?
I mean, it hurts. It hurts, but you don't put the greats to sleep that easy. So, you know, we still here. And all the people, a lot of the people, whether it's Angie, whether it's Flex, Enough, you know, Camilo, you know, a lot of people that are great at their craft are still here, and that brand is still here. As much as people have tried to put Hot 97 to sleep, how many different times? You know what I'm saying? We still having this conversation today. Everybody in the world know what that logo is. You know what I'm saying?
It's the heritage station.
Yes, and even deeper than that, I think it focuses on New York and the local community as much as possible. And I think that goes back to what I was saying about home base, you know, and really being true to your base.
Yeah, we can't. You can't deny that Hot 97 is a staple. Hall of Fame. It's a landmark in New York City in itself.
Yeah, but competition is real. Competition is real.
So what you feeling like? Okay, because this is another joker moment. Because you know what you feeling like when they plucking away at Hot 97. They go get Angie.
Yeah.
They go get Envy. They go get Clue. Did they ever approach you to go over to Power?
Well, long before I got here, you know, I know a lot of people over there. So I had made it known in the industry that I would never work for. Well, at the time, it was Clear Channel. But it was kind of known that I wasn't interested in that working for that company. So you was
never approached like, yo, Ebro, we got a slot for you over here.
There was conversations that happened, you know, would you be interested? And when your contract is up, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I made it clear that's not for me. I'm not interested in that.
Well, you know, down here in Miami, I was approached with $1 million for Khaled to leave 99 Jams.
Yeah, I heard.
He didn't take it.
Because, and you know, and I'm sure he explained to you why. Because it's the long game. You know what I'm saying? It's about being, you know, it's not, money's not the motivation for everybody. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's about joy and happiness and being a part of legacy and being a part of culture. And that'll lead, you know, when you're, look, it's cliche. When they say you having fun, you know what I'm saying? When you're having fun doing what you love, you're never really working for the rest of your life and all that. That's real shit in this game. You know what I'm saying? And when you work at a place that believes in you, you know what I mean? And what you represent and gives you the room to do that, you know, you don't want to give up that space to just go chase a bag. Some
And
people
so,
do though. I wasn't interested.
how do they allow you to do Hot 97 and Apple Beats?
Well, I'm technically I'm an executive over at Apple, so I'm the global head of hip hop and R&B. I'm talent over there too, and I also do the morning
I always
show at
say
Hot.
Ebro got butt naked pictures of everybody. Yeah, I don't know how you can cut the president and everything, but yeah, Ebro, Ebro. So how do you get? Oh shit, Hot 97 is in the
Yeah, what's
the
up,
notes.
team?
All we need
Yeah.
is power in the notes. We need them to battle on the fucking comments.
Yo, man,
And,
you want to see it? You want to see it?
nah, you know when you come up on here, cause all right. So how do you get to run Apple Beats? Let me stay on my focus.
I'm just overseeing the team that does the hip hop and R&B side, not the whole. I'm not over the whole thing by any far stretch. But I've known the team at Beats Music before it was bought by Apple Music, and then when they wanted to start doing radio, you know, look, I've done radio for a long time, so whether it's on the air or behind the scenes, I can help people, you know, put together programs, manage things, build things, you know, help their team get better. That's what I do that's my real, you know, what I really do. And so it was the same thing. They started, you know, Apple has a free radio station inside the app. So when you go on your app on your phone, you click on radio and you can listen to free radio. So I was just a part of that, me, Zane Lowe, and, you know, other people behind the scenes, you know, shout to the whole team.
And so I never programmed a station, but for many years, I don't do it as much. But for many years, I kept my ears to the ground to hear whatever the new artist was. Like I knew 50 Cent before he blew up. Mm-hmm. I knew everybody before. I was one of those that always knew who the next one. Who's the next one? Who's
the next artist right now? I mean, look, you know, in New York, man, I mean, that kid CJ got a thing. That Wu-Tang record, yo, listen.
He been on the show.
Listen, that guy got a thing. I heard he's cooking
Wu-Tang, and he seems well grounded.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and I think, you know, the team behind him, you know, people we know, you know what I'm saying? Like that could actually, you know, navigate him. It's not just, you know, the homeboy network. It's people with real, you know, just shout to James Cruz. You know, he's been in the game a long time. So I think they can help the boy grow and navigate.
Legend in the game. Shout out to Nori. Nori said Zane Lowe got him thrown out of Apple Music. Is this a fact?
Oh, I never heard of that. When did that happen, Nori?
He says he's banned from Apple Music because of Zane Lowe.
Get the fuck out. He lying. Get the fuck up.
Your man. Yo, Nori comes on here and harasses my guests.
Yeah, I know, because I owe Nori a visit, and Nori been asking me, but we just never linked up. So he probably in here trying to stir up shit because I owe him a visit.
Yeah, because you know what I say to Nori, when I say to my guests who say that, I say when you on here, it's like you on Drink Champs. Nori and Fat Joe are one.
Y'all got beef. Y'all got beef. That's
no, we ain't got no beef.
Y'all got platform beef. Y'all, you know what I mean?
No, we don't. I sit here and I watch Drink Champs all night. This is my brother. I love him.
Of course. I love him to death.
I don't care. I'm rich.
He in your comments.
I ain't got no problems with him. I'm good.
Nori in your comments trying to fuck up your shit right now. You better check.
No, he fucking with you.
Oh, nah, he ain't talking to me.
And he want to play you in handball. Yo, let me ask you something. Hold on. Yo, listen, Ebro.
Yeah.
I got a bike. I ride a bike. But you definitely wear the tights and the helmet.
Yeah, I go hard. I go hard. Yo, you catch me on that cycle, I have the spandex on, the helmet.
What the fuck? You got the helmet and everything.
Hey, we be hitting 60 miles at 20 miles an hour. If you was doing that shit too, you would have the right gear on. Nah, you ain't hanging with me, bro.
I got an e-bike. I go hard.
Nah, bro. This ain't that. This ain't that. This ain't that.
So you saying you could beat me in a bike ride?
Fat Joe, come on, bro.
No, I'm telling y'all, you crazy, yo.
Listen, man.
That's what happened to Khaled with the basketball game.
Yo, listen, man.
That's what happened to Nori with the handball game.
Yo,
you know, Nori dragged me. I beat him in handball.
Joe, real talk, man. I'm a nice guy. That's why I never really had any problems, because I'm a nice dude, man. I ain't running around with no security. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to stun on nobody. I'm just a nice, regular dude trying to help people get money, man. That's it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Ebro, let me ask you something. Do you consider yourself a hip-hop journalist or shock jock?
I consider myself...
what's wrong with you, Jay? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I consider
Jay
my...
loves you. Okay.
That's my guy.
I know.
Me and Dre be chopping it up on the text, man. Like, that's my guy.
Yes, sir.
I know. So, do you consider yourself a hip-hop journalist or a shock jock?
I'm a radio media guy, and I'm a hip hop fan. And then out of that is born.
But no, because
I'm definitely not a shock jock. Definitely not.
Yeah, but you definitely
not.
You definitely pull out some things when your artists go up there to you. Not just you. It wouldn't be fair to just say you, but pretty much most of hip hop on here we celebrate everybody.
I wouldn't say that people think I'm malicious or trying to set them up. I've seen
you.
I've gone bad. I went bad.
Kodak Black.
I went bad, but he went bad first. And now, Joe, you know me, like you said, like, you know, Cats had their problems with me, but I ain't no sucker, bro. You ain't just gonna talk to me any old type of way. Like, I may not be no gangster, but now I could do what I gotta do. You ain't just about to come in my room
Ebro, you gotta
and
stop.
get loose.
Man, Kodak Black just came home from jail. Don't do that. Leave the man alone, man.
Yo,
never come to Florida.
Yo, listen.
Leave him alone or never come to Florida. Trust me.
Listen.
If you want advice from me, don't skip Fort Lauderdale. Don't land there.
Don't land there.
No.
Look, yo, when you go back, I was trying to help him out. He got tight and started talking to my team crazy. He got tight, started talking to my team crazy. I was trying to help him out. Go watch it. I said to him, yo, when you get done with everything you dealing with, because I know you take this stuff seriously too, like we do here, let's talk about it. I was hoping he would say, absolutely. This is a serious thing that I take very serious, right? Which would then show the world like, yo, the guy is being a stand-up guy about everything that's going on with him. But instead, he tightened up. And then
because he felt like he don't got to tell you everything.
I didn't ask him no question. I didn't ask him a question. I didn't ask him what happened.
Okay, what happens is you guys think that everybody got to just answer whatever the questions is.
It wasn't a question, Joe. It was an invitation to later on discuss if you feel like it. It wasn't no question. But now you're not just about to cuss at the girl. You're not about to just cuss at Laura Styles. And you're about to just, get the fuck out of here with that. Hell no.
You better stop talking like that, man. It get crazy for Lord. I'm telling you.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does.
Don't go there.
I'm sure it does, sir. I'm sure it does.
You got to believe it. Listen, let's go positive vibes, right? Let's go positive vibes. Today, I was surfing Instagram, and I saw Yo Gotti give an artist about $1 million in cash. I never seen no shit like this. Do you know the name of the artist, Straight? You didn't see this, Ebro?
No, I didn't see it.
You don't know the name of the artist, right? This motherfucker must be. I was waiting for you to say him. Because, I mean, when I asked you who's the new hottest motherfucker, it got to be the guy that Yo Gotti gave $1 million cash to today.
Yo, these guys be streaming. They doing numbers out here. They doing numbers. I don't know. Yo Gotti does have a new artist. But I don't be knowing who artists are signed to. I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't really pay attention to who signed to who. I look at the numbers and what the audience is responding to. So I'm not even really most of the time paying attention to who signed to who, what's on whose label. I don't look at that shit. I listen to the DJs. I talk to the guys that are on the front lines and say, yo, what you seeing, what you hearing. I look at social media, see what people talking about. I don't really, like a lot of label guys, I'm cool with them, but they don't
His name is
me.
EST. Damn, EST.
Oh, EST.
Yeah, EST.
No, that was DST, the unusual fellow,
DST
3 times dope.
Philly. No disrespect.
Yeah, that was 3 times dope. EST.
3 times dope.
Oh, EST, ain't he from Kentucky?
Kentucky.
Yeah, yo, he's fire, bro.
Yo,
Fire.
Yo Gotti just gave him $1 million cash on Instagram.
Yo, EST is fire, bro. I think he's on the Bros album. What's the kid? The Tyler Herro song, man. I like that kid too. Oh, Jack Harlow. That's the first time I heard him on Jack Harlow's album. Jack Harlow put me on to him. EST.
And this guy, EST, I never seen nothing like this. Like I never in hip hop.
Yeah, somebody just added him. ESTG.
Yeah, I never seen nothing like that in my life. Yo, guy,
listen, that guy's fire.
That guy got to be the best. Like, yo, I'm telling you, like, yo, I seen it with my own eyes. Yo, Gotti gave him that.
Yo, these guys is doing numbers on these streams, man. They doing their thing on these streams out here, man. They building fan bases and they doing their thing.
And you always been ahead of the curve, so you made that move around time. Because this is the problem with radio, right?
Yeah.
Radio, and respect to radio, of course, man, they understand. But we talking, Dre wants me to be political, and that's fucking up my interview, right? And
tell Dre, we'll talk about politics another time.
Yeah, because I got the #1 most added record to today in just 3 days.
Celebration. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be on your way on this moment. Yo, because let's talk. Yo, listen. Remember that day? Giant Stadium. Fat Joe was mad at me. Fat Joe was super mad. Like, why I don't have my own set? This lean back is ringing off out here. I was like, Joe, trust me when I tell you, when you bust out on this stage, the thing is going to split the fuck open. Nah, Ebro, fuck that. I deserve my own. I said, Joe, just work with me. I think it was Lil Jon brought you out.
That's right.
The whole fucking building lost their goddamn mind. And I don't even know, I don't even know if you knew that everybody already knew the dance.
Nah, it was only like a week old. The song was a week old.
Yeah. When everybody's the whole
that was like a moment, and I also say when Remy brought out Cardi B to Summer Jam, that was the big moment. That was when we knew, like, shit, this girl's for real, for real.
For real.
She ain't just Sue's Rendezvous or Little Lounge Hot.
Yeah.
She rocked the stadium. And so that night was big for me because I remember looking back and I seen Kanye West peeking out the back. Like, he had the shock face. Like,
because you know what else happened that year? That was the year that first beats, the first verses in history took place. That was the Swizz Beatz Kanye battle. Y'all could Google it. People took video from the stands. Swizz Beatz and Kanye West battling. Legend.
So you're claiming a percent of verses? 1%.
Absolutely not. No. We just provide the platform for people to be amazing, brother. That's it.
Dr. Fauci said July 4th we're gonna have barbecues, no mask.
We outside?
Barbecues, no mask on.
Joe, where's the first thing you're doing? What is the first thing you're doing?
Me?
First.
Pre-promoted,
not like a pop-up. Not like
I'm gonna tell you the truth. What Fat Joe loves is an incredible birthday party, and last year I got robbed. I mean, we was in Turks and Caicos.
Yeah.
We had the big mansion on the beach and all that, and we did it virally. But every birthday I like to, I want to get Lisa. I want to get Bobby Brown. I want to get Guy. I like to spend money on my birthday.
BBD. You gotta get BBD.
BBD. Like,
what?
Disrespectful shit jumping off in there. Fat Joe, happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing I'm thinking about. And when Fauci said July 4th is cookout, no mask, I'm thinking August 19th, it all goes down.
I don't know. I didn't see this, ladies and gentlemen. What Joe's saying about Fauci saying,
it's a fact. CNN. It's a fact.
I think it's gonna be July 4th with a mask. I don't think we're gonna be no mask yet.
Nah, Fauci said no mask.
Nah, I ain't buying it.
Joe Biden just bought 200 million vaccines.
Said 300 million people will be vaccinated.
300 million people will be vaccinated by then.
I gotta see it, man.
By fall, he said.
I gotta see it, man. I gotta see it.
This guy.
What do you think about the vaccine? Because you look like you vegan and you juicing and shit, riding your bike.
I'm 50.
What do you think?
I'm 50-50 on the vax, man. I've done a lot of reading. I've interviewed Fauci a couple of times. This lady, y'all should follow. Her name is Dr. Kizzy, PhD. She's 34 years old, black woman. She was one of the leaders on figuring out this vaccine. A lot of people think that the vaccine was rushed. The vaccine wasn't rushed. The approval was sped up. They've been working on this vaccine, I think, for like 5 years. Since remember SARS? Remember the SARS shit and MERS?
SARS-19.
It's the same. They've been working on this identifying approach. So the way it's explained to me from them is they have identified a piece of protein in the virus's DNA. And so they're not giving you a live virus when they give you the vax. Like, you know, when you get measles and all that, they giving you, or when you get the flu vaccine and all that, they're giving you a little piece of the virus. This ain't that. They're giving you a protein so your immune system can now beat that protein, learn that protein. So if you come in contact with the virus, your body already knows what it is and it doesn't freak your body out and your body can beat it. So they're giving you that to teach your body how to beat it. They're not giving you the live virus. So, you know, I'm 50-50 on it, you know, like everybody else. Like, you know, I feel like if they could guarantee me that if I took the virus, I couldn't give the virus to someone else. Or if I took the vaccine, I couldn't give it to somebody. I think I would probably be more open to it, right? To protect my family and friends.
Yeah, I'm taking the vaccine. I took my mother and father to take the vaccine already.
That's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do.
And I'm gonna take it too.
That's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. My brother just got he had the tracheotomy. You know, he had the ventilator. He just got his throat sewn back closed. He just started talking and walking again.
From COVID?
You know, from COVID. He's been in the hospital since the end of October. You know, and he gonna take the vaccine. You know, so if you got older people in your family, you know what I'm saying? If they over 65, 70, y'all need to be having conversations about this vaccine in a real way for sure. And anybody else out there, yeah, facts.
I took my mother and father first thing.
And by the way, anybody popping that shit, you've been vaccinated since you was a kid, bro. Like everybody be popping that shit, bro. You been vaccinated. Measles, mumps, rubella, you done got polio, you done got all type of shit. Yo, and by the way, here go the other piece. I just took vaccines because I go to Africa. To go to Ghana, you have to take a yellow fever vaccine. You can't even get in the country without the fucking thing.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, like
first
I said,
time I went to Africa, they gave me a bunch of needles.
Yeah. You got
not just one.
Hepatitis, fucking all bunch of shit.
And I went back to Africa 100 times without taking them fucking needles. Like, that was just the first time. After that, I was like, fuck that. I'm going to Africa. I never got, let me ask you something. Coming from, you know, our era of hip-hop, can you truly enjoy new music, young?
There's some things, like we was just saying, that do EST, man. There's cats out here that
Shout out
really...
to CJ there, because I'm going to tell you personally, I love some of the young guys, but whenever I see a guy my age on Instagram bumping some extra young shit, I be like, yo, this guy's front. He trying to act like he knows what it is.
Now, Lil Baby is fire, bro.
No,
Lil Baby's fire.
Super fire.
Don't play around.
No.
There's
Lil Baby, the Baby.
The Baby's fire too.
Super fire, but Lil Baby, that boy, to me, he my favorite young rapper in the game. No disrespect, but he took the, for years I kept saying Kendrick and J. Cole. I gotta hear a new Kendrick project, But that little baby.
Nah, they
shit
different.
he's
They
doing,
different. They different. They're not even in the same convo. That's not the same conversation. That's not the same conversation. You can't just put all rappers in a rapper bucket. Like, nah, you can't do that.
No, but Lil Baby in the rapper bucket.
No, he is. No, but he got
nice.
his own. He got his own style and his own thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? He not doing what they doing, which makes it even more remarkable. You know what I'm saying? Cole not doing what Kendrick doing. Kendrick not doing what Lil Baby doing. Like, there's cats out here that's dead nice.
So let me ask you something, Ebro. When you came to Hot 97, Mobb Deep, Nas, Jay-Z, Heavy Rockefeller, Memphis Bleak, and now you're in your car and you telling me when you're alone and nobody's looking at you, you're bumping the new hip-hop.
It depends. Not all of it. Nah, not all of it. All of it ain't for me, man. I'm 40. I'll be 46 in March. It ain't for me, bro. Some of that shit come on, I'm like, nah. I mean, but, you know, I get it because it's not for me. It's not for me. But now, you know how I get, Joe. You know, motherfuckers be talking that shit like they nice as Hove or Big, or they nice at chill out, bro. Because I'll put on one of them motherfuckers right now, and your music you making right now does not sound better, and you don't rap better. That's what makes a Kendrick and these young dudes so extra special. Is what they're making right now, you can play it right next to the best. KRS, Rakim, you know. And by the way, there's only a few. You know what I'm saying? In any music genre, Joe, like there's only always a few that are the preeminent. You can go to any genre.
We could take, even though she ain't new, but you could take a Jasmine Sullivan and play it right next to a Mary.
Yeah. Like, forget it. It's right there. Quality, talent, execution. Joe, you're one of, and I've told you this, you know, if you ever decided you wanted to stop making records and help other people make records, you know, you have a great ear for the creation of music. You know, you can listen to a record and tell somebody that when they recorded that, they didn't really, the performance, the booth performance, it wasn't there like in the recording session. And I think that's what a lot of these young artists miss. They don't really know how to like leave all of it in the recording session.
Because I was going back to my point I was going to make that Dre was trying to stop me. Because radio, whether radio wants to believe it or not, and I respect all of radio, their audience is a little older.
Yeah, absolutely.
Streaming.
Yes. The radio knows that though. Radio knows that.
Radio PDs sometimes think they're A&Rs, right? And so they're trying to grab that young audience so bad and don't realize that the last thing my daughter, 14 years old, is doing is turning on the radio.
Fact.
She's streaming all day on her phone.
Fact.
Right? And so now they're looking for the iggity, you know what I'm saying? And that they forget what a hit sounds like when they hear a hit. They like...
Yo, one of my biggest pet peeves is radio niggas that want to tell artists what they should have done to make the song. Like, I hate that shit. And I hate when artists say, I made a song for the radio. I hate that shit. Make a song for the people. Radio's
you know the song I hate the most, and Dre's here. The song I hate the most that I did, and it went #1 in America, Hot 100 #1 was Get It Poppin'. Because we sold out. We made that record for the radio. Like, no, we really, really sold out. And we were right. It went #1 in America.
Yeah. Well, because it was one of those records that it was like, look, as a programmer, records come out and you hear it and you're like, I mean, I get where this goes. Like, it's not, and the other thing is, remember, radio programmers, they're programming so that people don't turn off the radio, which means, think about it. the more I can not jar you while you're listening, meaning it feels familiar. Every time a song comes on, there's familiarity. It's not jarring. It doesn't require you to like think or listen or what is this or, you know what I mean? That's what a programmer's trying to make a flow, a seamless flow, where the radio is just on, you're locked in, and it's not disturbing you. It's getting you from point A to point B on your commute. You know what I mean? It's easy. And that's like the 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. But when the night DJs come on, that's where the risks take place. That's where you try new shit. The weekends is where you try new shit, and you know, or that's why I like that. You know, you have the midnight, the mixtape cats come on at midnight, you know, trying new shit. And that's what that's for, because, you know, if you got the radio on later at night, you're not a 9 to 5er. You know what I'm saying? You got a different type of lifestyle, odds are, if you're up late like that. So you're more inclined to try to hear some shit that you haven't heard before. You got a little bit more patience.
Ebro, shout out Just Incredible out of LA. He's on the comments. Ebro, before I let you go, and this has been a very
You said who's in the comments?
Just Incredible out of LA.
Yo, Justin, what's up, baby? I thought you were shouting out Justin LaBoy. Respect, hashtag respectfully.
James Cruz is in on here. The whole world's watching. And everybody and their mother's on here who won't comment. You know, the biggest is on here. They watch our show every night. I don't know if you know, because you try to take my show lightly.
Like earlier
I called you, you was like, yo, what time to come on?
I didn't know you had a set time. I didn't know that. I didn't know it had a set time, Joe.
You know the big show started at 8 o'clock. This is the biggest fucking show in the game, Ebro. Listen, 10 and a half months, we done had whoever you name done been on this motherfucker. We done broke so many news.
Yes, you have. Yes, absolutely.
Well, you haven't told me that yet, Ebro. Like you've been in media all these years, you haven't said, yo, Joe, not for nothing, this the big show.
Joe, not for nothing, this is one of the big shows out here.
Because you know I take this shit, this for real.
Yo, listen, man. Yo, but I gotta, now you in my world now, so I gotta critique you like you would critique me if I started.
I'm the best in the game, yo, Ebro. Let me tell you something, bro. I don't even care what you think or what they think, because I'm the biggest in the game.
That's right. That's what you're supposed to say.
Ebro. Yeah, Ebro, I know what I've done is impossible. It's like me, and this is respectfully and humble. I want to be very humble about this.
Clark
it's
Kent,
like,
what up,
I know
baby?
what I am when I throw that monster out there right now, that song out there.
Yeah.
Guys who came out with me ain't got no front teeth, bro.
That's right. That's right.
Like, let's keep it real.
Like,
history being made as we're speaking.
Give Joe his flowers, goddammit.
And I'm saying, as a journalist, we had Bobby Brown come up on here and say he taught Michael Jackson how to moonwalk. And which everyone else said they didn't agree with that right there. No, I'm saying they came in here and said some shit.
Yeah.
Ebro, your top 5, dead or alive. We do it to everybody.
All right, top 5, dead or alive. Hove, Big, Rakim, KRS. Who else would I? Top 5. And Nas.
I figured you for a Far Side guy.
Yo, Far Side.
No, I love Far Side.
That's I know you trying to. No. I know what you're trying to do. No, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do.
No.
You know I'm a '90s backpack kid. You know what I'm saying, from the West Coast. I know what you're trying to do.
Far Side.
The Far Side got 2 fire albums. But now they don't listen. Stop. We're not doing that.
How about my miss? I got 5 on it.
Loonies is fire. Shout to Yuck Mouth.
You know I know.
Yeah, I know.
You know I know.
Yeah, I know you know. I know you know. I know you know.
Souls of mischief.
Shout to my brothers, the hieroglyphics. You know what I'm saying? Always hold me down. Yeah, y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know.
Can't keep running away.
Facts. Facts.
Yo, at that time, you was heavy on that wave right there.
What was I?
Cause that's the Bay Area.
That's LA, California, Bay Area, but it all goes together, right? So, you know, when I was a Tribe Called Quest kid, you know what I'm saying? De La Soul, KRS, you know, I'm coming from that school, Kane, Rakim, you know, I liked all that, you know what I'm saying? I had the Gumby flat top, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was scooping scrap, you know, I'm coming up through that. I had my beads on with my rayon printed shirts and, you know what I'm saying? Remember the oak tree in the mall? You know, you get the 2 suits for $99.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Ebro.
Yeah.
You embrace old man Ebro. You embrace maturity. You got the grays on your beard. I have a new product coming out called Rewind.
What's
and
that?
I want to give you a year subscription for free.
Nah,
where
you
we
trying to
color that
I
beard
don't fuck with that.
color.
I don't fuck with that.
I mean, one box got Khaled on there for that jet black. One's got Tyson Beckford. One's got Fat Joe. Can we relieve ammonia-free the beard and bring you back to Ebro? Young man Ebro.
Yo, and I know, and I'm going to tell you something. And when I know you getting joy out of this, and I want you to enjoy this moment, because I got that mic tomorrow morning, Daddy. You know what I'm saying? I got that mic tomorrow morning.
Ebro.
This is what I do, my nigga. Yo, this is what I do, my nigga.
Oh, he got you tomorrow. Yo, I'm like, yo, bro. I'm here
this
now,
is what I do, my nigga. I got that mic tomorrow.
Yo, Ebro, I'm here now, but I'm going to tell you something. When you ride the bike, don't wear the small helmet. Don't wear the small helmet.
Yo, you really got the jokes, big. Get them off.
Nah.
Get them off.
I'm gonna leave it at that because there's infamous. I'm scared to wear the helmet because I've seen other artists with the helmet on, and it's been chasing them down for 10, 20 years. That's why I can't wear the helmet.
Yeah, you know. Hey, listen. When y'all ready to see me on these roads, when y'all ready to see me, you can pull up with your e-bike. I'll wear you out. How about that?
Can't do it. I'm nice with mine, man. Ebro,
pull up with the e-bike.
Nice. Yo, Ebro, I'm nice with my bike.
Shout to all my people that be up on that 9W, you know what I'm saying, in 30-degree weather, you know what I'm saying, 40-degree weather, riding all the way up to Bear Mountain. You know what I'm saying? Putting in their miles.
I've been on my elliptical because it's been a little chilly in Miami. Am I supposed to go out there in the cold?
Yes. If I'm
a real biker, I'm supposed to go out there in the cold. So what I gotta wear? Spandex to be warm?
Yeah, Joe, put your spandex on, man.
Can't do it.
Put your spandex on.
No,
man.
I'm telling you, yo, Ebro.
Now, Joe.
The helmet and the spandex, I can't do it.
Joe, the streets are saying, I just got some text. The streets are saying you was at the spot getting the beard tattooed on. We need to know.
Are you trying to joke with me?
Yeah,
I don't get
that's what they saying. That's what they saying. I'm not saying that. I know you.
No,
I'm just saying.
Maybe if I did the top, it would be tattooed.
Yo, do the line.
No, my line is perfect, bro. What the fuck you talking about? My shit can grow like yours.
No, I'm talking about the line. I'm talking about the line up here. Get the line up like Funk Flex got.
Nah, I don't need it like that. I'm sexy bald, bro. I'm not tripping off the line.
Now, Joe,
the line. I got money to do whatever I want to do.
Yo, Joe, was you proud of our brother Funk Flex when he went lipoed up on the gram? When he lipoed up?
Lipo on the gram?
Cause
Joe,
you could. Joe,
I don't have a problem. I brought Flex on here. I said, yo, I don't got a problem. It's your body. You do whatever you want to do. Women do it all the time. That's what you want to do. But did you put it on the gram to get a discount or something? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Because some of these rappers, they got 6-packs and all that shit, 10-packs.
They got life.
They going to Colombia. They getting their body done. They getting the mommy makeover. Body kit.
They getting the mommy makeover.
I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad, but I'm telling you, some of these guys that we see in 10 packed up.
Yeah, no, it's not real.
They're going to Colombia.
And
done.
they eating them hydroxy cut sandwiches too, taking the fucking diet pills and all that wild shit too.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I could show you my stomach. I lost a whole person.
Joe, you never thought about getting a lipo?
Never in my life. You know why? Because I'm scared. If I wasn't scared, I'd have did it. I swear to you, if I wasn't scared of that shit, I would have did it.
Now, Joe, y'all got to know, Joe's a very careful human being. Yo, Joe, how many years you didn't fly? You wouldn't fly for a long time.
Man, I ain't fly for about 15 years, bro.
Well, now, was that, you never flew because you never flew before, or something happened and you stopped?
No, I flew one time and maybe I didn't know. You know, I came from the projects. I came from being broke. I never been on a plane before. I went on a plane, something that me and you might call a bad experience now, was like life and death.
Yeah, it was the end of the world.
Kept going around New York like this. I went to Puerto Rico one time, came back, that shit was going around for like 2 hours in LaGuardia and couldn't land and went back. But that happened to me since I've been flying 100 times already.
Right.
But many years ago, to me, it was like, God, please. And when I got off the plane, I kissed the floor, the concrete, said I'll never fly again. And so thank God I was able to face my fears and start flying. And I'm still scared every time I get on the plane, but I got to do it.
I mean, how much money you think you passed on not flying back in the day?
Oh, no, incredible. The whole What's Love, I wasn't flying. I was getting about 150,000 a show. #1 in the world.
Yo, Flex wouldn't fly for a while neither. Khaled too.
Khaled too. Yo, I remember Irv Gotti begging me, harassing me. Yo, go over there. They got all the money in the world for you. Go over there. And I was like, yo, I can't do it. And then when I finally flew, I was like, damn, man, I should have got to the bag.
Yup.
All right, my brother. Yo, thank you for coming on the Big Show.
Love you, Joe.
Now you can't play dumb no more like this ain't the most. You know Alicia Keys. You know Sweetie. You know Kalani.
Yo,
you know,
I'm only here because you said you wanted to hurt me in front of. I'm only here. You said you wanted to hurt me in front of the world while talking to Envy. I was like, wait, what? What happened?
Yeah, Ebro, you better thank Becca's that you're walking around in human form, okay? Because Becca's has saved your life in multiple occasions. You almost made, and I'll tell you something, and it's crazy. Many years ago, but let me tell you, I'll tell you something. You almost made the white van, and let me tell you, you wouldn't have been the first guy to get in the back of that.
I heard about the white van.
Oh, yes. That collect people. That collect people. Like, that collect people. Yo. And you was on the very top of the list.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't get me in trouble out here.
I just, you know, like I always told everybody, you know, I'm not one of them dudes. I'm a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? But, you know,
Envy.
I don't want no problems.
Envy. I mean, Envy, although, let me get, Ebro, let me say to you.
I'm not one of them guys. I'm a nice guy.
When you don't play somebody's record and you don't support a guy's record when he puts his life into that, they get very offended because they can't feed their kids.
Yeah.
Then Khaled jumped in to Light Is Love. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Let's stay in the light. Yo, listen, let's stay in the light. What I am going to say is, Ebro, you almost made the white van. Can you confirm that you have heard rumors of the white van?
Oh, I've heard about the white van. I've heard about the white van. I've heard about the white van.
It comes out on occasion.
But not with my name on it.
No, you never. Oh, your name.
My name wasn't on it.
Your shit was vinyl wrapped over the white van.
No.
Your name was vinyl wrapped.
Stop, man.
In the white.
It was not. I'm a positive guy. You in your heart,
you wanted to smoke. I was leaving. And you trying to say, yo, Joe, say it to my face.
Yo, in your heart, you couldn't have even done that to me.
I'm the son of Roger Mayweather.
Roger, tell these motherfuckers subscribe to the Prophet channel.
Prophet Muscle.
Subscribe for more, bro.